What else about him is it that you like besides the sex?
You know, it takes a real big man to push a woman around.
He's caring. What about that set you on?
You step out of line with her one more time, today is gonna be the last thing you're gonna have to worry about saving.
You cheating on my boy, and I'm here to put a stop to it.
When I tell you I got something, I got it. Do you understand?
I just love you so much.
And now Maverick presents the indie scene.
What's going on, indie scene? It's your girl, the one and only Emerald Khan, and joining us today is my boy, Mr. JB Brown. And today, I'd love to discuss your recent project, To Love the Soul of a Woman.
You know, she's like that dessert that you know is no good for you. But no matter what, you just can't stop eating it.
What happens when your arteries get clogged and you have a heart attack?
Cut back.
No, cut it off. I mean, what is it? Are you afraid that you can't get anybody else?
I don't want nobody else.
Well, guess what? I got some friends that I can hook you up.
No thanks. I've seen your friends. They all look like contenders for WWF.
I know.
Now, this project has a lot of passion, intensity, pain. Everything is going on. It took me through so many different emotions just watching this film. Now, I'm not gonna take too much of your time talking about it myself. I'll leave that to you. So why don't you share with our viewers more about your project, To Love the Soul of a Woman?
Well, To Love the Soul of a Woman was taken from the book, To Love the Soul of a Black Woman, also written by me. And of course, when you go from book to a movie, you got to embellish it quite a bit. But most of the events are definitely relevant. And it's about a retired older military guy who he's a martial artist. He spent time in Bosnia, and he meets and falls in love with this young woman who abuses him. And he takes it. She lies to him, she cheats on him, she steals from him, she manipulates his friends, and he just takes it because she is his kryptonite.
And she is a gorgeous young lady. Let's speak about your opposite in this film.
Yes. Well, her name is Ziki Menace, and she is a phenomenal actress. We looked at 3 different places. We did a search in Columbia, South Carolina, in Augusta, Georgia, and in Atlanta. And when I tell you that Ziki came across as though she was this person in real life, I'm telling you that's exactly what it was. She was just great.
Wait. You said she took that character on so hard you almost thought she was really like that?
No doubt. Yes. To personally witness the transformation from day to day on set, when you're just talking to her and she's all laughy and giggly, and then she transforms herself into this character, and you see her face contort, you hear her voice change, her eyes change and look evil. It was a phenomenal thing to witness.
There were so many intense scenes in the production, and I remember there was one specifically in public when you all were leaving the restaurant, and it was almost like a conversation it was just a natural lunch that you all were having regular, and all of a sudden it just snapped.
But it's okay. I mean, I understand that you're gonna still look at girls even though we're together. I understand that, and it's okay. But I just don't want you saying that you didn't look at her booty when I blatantly saw you look at her booty.
Baby, I only have eyes.
And her booty, apparently. But I'm gonna take it. But it's okay.
It's not.
Just admit that you were looking at her booty, babe. It's okay.
It's not.
It is. Like I promise. It's okay.
All right.
Look at booty. Okay, babe? But it's okay. Okay?
It was okay until you started beating my ass.
Now, can you tell us a little bit about what is going on with her that causes her to be so abusive towards you, a man that loves her so much?
Well, for the most part, anytime that someone who has her condition, I'm talking about the character, who is diagnosed with bipolar and anger management disease, you can just simply disagree with them. And just by disagreeing with that person, it sets them off. And the odd thing about it is, out of nowhere, they just come right back to normal. And then if you say something else, they'll go back again and they'll come right back to normal, and you'll think it's the most pleasant person that you ever want to be around.
You'd mentioned that this was a book that you'd started before. Now let's get into production time. From creating the book and then transitioning to film, what would you give as an estimated timeline of total production for this project?
Well, I did more than just start it. I actually published the book. And the book took me, believe it or not, a little less than 6 weeks to write. I started writing the book on Thanksgiving night, and the second week in January, it was a done deal. And so from there, I went into writing the script. Now, on average, because I have written 16 scripts, it only takes me about a week, 8 days, to write a script because it's already in my mind. So I'd say from book to production, we started shooting in May, and then we finished in November.
Well, JB, before we wrap up, there's always one last thing that I like to ask you for. Would you mind leaving our viewers with a pearl of wisdom? Give them something that maybe would help motivate young filmmakers or our viewers that might be interested in possibly doing one of these productions on their own, maybe interested in writing a book or creating a film or even setting up a stage play, but just making that come to life. What would be the pearl of wisdom that you would leave our viewers with?
It would have to be know your strength. Know your strength. Once you identify your strength, stay in your lane, because it's easy to have the desire to do it all. But if you're smart enough to surround yourself with people who have the knowledge and the wisdom that you need to get it all done, that will allow you to be strong in what you're able to do.
We can't fight it, it's been a long time coming.
Only with Maverick Entertainment.